Jack's Journey, Part 4. Welcome to Hell. Jack plunged into the pit. For a moment there was only darkness and the howling of the wind. Then the world snapped back into focus, and Jack landed hard on cracked, burning ground. The air smelled of ash and blood. Above him the castle faded from view, swallowed by swirling black clouds. There was no turning back. Level 1. Limbo. The landscape stretched endless before Jack, gray and silent. Figures drifted like smoke, whispering unintelligible regrets. Their faces were vacant, forever yearning for something just out of reach. Jack wandered, confused, until he stumbled into a dark chasm. Level 2. Lust. The ground twisted into crimson bedsheets and velvet ropes. The air pulsed with perfume and rot. Pale figures writhed behind gauze curtains, their whispers thick with longing. One watched from a high tower ledge, her hair cascading down the stones like a noose. Her smile was a trap. Jack turned away, but her whisper followed. Climb. He ran, heart pounding, temptation sinking its claws into his mind. Level 3. Gluttony. Jack entered a land of endless feasts, rotting meat and spoiled wine. Bodies gorged themselves until they burst, only to reassemble and devour again. A girl with golden curls, once lost in a cottage of bears, gnawed ravenously at a steaming roast, her eyes wide and hollow. Level 4. Greed. Mounds of gold and jewels towered into the black sky. Greedy souls clawed over each other, tearing flesh for a single coin. Jack recognized the twisted smile of a baker he'd once stolen from. The dead man grinned, clutching a bag of bones. Level 5. Wrath. A wasteland of endless war. Screams tore the air. Jack ran through mobs locked in bloody combat. A once innocent girl in a crimson cloak, her hood now soaked in blood, slashed wildly at friend and foe alike, her laughter shrill and broken. Level 6. Heresy. Burning cities lined the horizon. Statues of false prophets crumbled in the inferno. Jack heard the moans of those who had denied what was true, and realized some of their cries matched his own sins whispered in life. Level 7. Violence. Thorns and rivers of boiling blood carved the earth. Screaming souls flailed in agony, impaled by iron trees. Jack stumbled upon a boy he once bullied as a child. The boy's ghost simply stared at him, eyes full of betrayal. Level 8. Fraud. A twisted marketplace. Masked demons sold lies like candy. Jack watched as a hunched vendor offered a gleaming apple to a girl in tattered clothes. She bit it once and fell, motionless, eyes glassy. The apple dropped and decayed into worms. Everywhere Jack turned, the air stank of trickery. Trust twisted, kindness turned sharp. Nothing was real. Everything had a price. Level 9. Treachery. An endless frozen lake, betrayers trapped beneath the ice, faces contorted in silent screams. Jack's breath turned to mist as he stepped carefully across the surface. Beneath the ice he saw faces he knew, friends, family, himself, staring back at him with accusing eyes. The ice cracked. Jack plunged into the freezing depths. The screams faded. Only silence remained. Like and follow or subscribe to hear the next part of Jack's journey.